guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been in quarantine for probably close to like 25 days now. If you're running errands, if you needed to go to the grocery store during all this madness, you can throw this face on and feel good. If you're just kind of wanting to do a little date night at home, put this on. It's nothing going to be crazy, but you're going to feel cute, you're going to feel better about yourself, and that's what it's all about. So let's just hop right into it. First things first, I'm going to take my ColourPop concealer. This is the matte one, right? I think this is like the matte one, but the name of it is No Filter Concealer. I love this. It blends out really well. This is a really good shade for me. It is Light 12. I'm gonna kind of blend this out on my eye because even though I've been doing nothing, I still have dark circles. I've actually had a really hard time sleeping lately. It's been like the past few nights I just can't go to sleep, so I think I'm definitely gonna take some melatonin tonight and be out. So I just applied the concealer to the top part of my eyes. I will do the bottom part obviously later. That would look a little crazy. But I did it just mainly so that my eyeshadow has a base to go onto, and I'm going to just amp up that base with a powder so I don't get any creasing. And I'm using actually the color base from the Norvina palette. I'm just taking my Morphe M53 brush, which I believe is a highlighter brush, but it does the job. Moving on to some eyeshadow. Again, I'm just putting on a little bit of makeup because I just feel like I want to, get dressed up just a little bit. I mean, and by dressed up, I mean like put on a new sweatshirt, new pair of leggings, maybe a baseball cap. We don't know. But for my eyes, I'm just going to use this Hangin' in Hawaii palette from BH Cosmetics. I love this palette. I don't know why, I just always gravitate to it. It has some really pretty browns in there, some pinks. For my natural look, I'm definitely more of a cool tone person. I just feel like it goes better with my skin tone. Whenever you are doing a natural look, you're just going to want to find out what tones work best for you. I feel like the most common colors that you see in natural looks are browns. And there's so many different browns. Some are, like I said, are cooler toned, some are warmer toned. So I'm going to take my Morphe M518. It's just this like fluffy brush here, and I'm going to go into Shaka right at the top here. It's like this light tan, light brown, if you will. I'm just going to go in the crease in a nice windshield wiping motion. If you hear some banging, Jason's outside working on something. What's been your favorite quarantine activity? Like, what have you been up to? I'm curious. Leave it in the comments. I know like 3 people watch my videos right now, but leave it in the comments. I want to know what you've been doing because I'm bored. Okay, so I'm done with my crease, and now I'm just going to go in my outer corner with a little bit of a darker shade to just give it more dimension, kind of snatch it up a little bit. And the next, I would say cooler color would be between these two. So I'm going to go with probably either this one or this one. Compared to these, you'll see that they're a lot warmer. And I'm just going to put that, kind of stamp it in my outer corner. I did get some tie-dye that came in today, so I'm really excited about that. I'm going to tie-dye some shirts, and then I did get a sweatshirt, like an all-white sweatshirt, crew neck, that I also want to tie-dye. And I feel like that is going to, if it comes out good, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited about that. That's one of my quarantine activities. Okay, so now that I have the dimension, you can see it's a little bit darker on each side. It's kind of blending back in with my dark circles under my eyes. I'm just going to go back in with that base color to clean up any fallout that kind of fell on my lid, and just hopefully brighten up the inner corner. And I'm just going to use this Doe Colors brush I have. All the number, oh, this one didn't rub off. Number 15. It's just like a flat head right there. With no new color, I just took that original brush that I put the darker outer corner color and just kind of blended that with the white to make it seem more seamless, gradient effect. And now I'm going to use the original brush that I did for my base, which I just put on that white all over my lid. And I'm just going to blend everything. There's no color on here. Now I'm going to jump into doing the rest of my face, and I'm really not sure if I want to do any under eye stuff, so that's why I'm kind of holding off for now. But I'm just going to prime my face very lightly with this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Concealer. I'm really just going to do it in my palm area, so I have a lot of larger pores. Try to mask some of those. Make it easier for my BB cream to kind of go all over the place. I'm going to go back in with the concealer that I put after I put my primer down, and I'm going to go back in with this ColourPop one and just highlight under my eyes because that's where my dark circles are. If you really want a dramatic under eye, you can go lighter than this color, but I try to stick pretty close to like my natural. And I'm just gonna try to like almost sharpen up what I did on my eyes. Oh my god, it looks so much better. Look at how dark compared to that now. It's crazy. Now, like I said before, I do get a lot of creasing, especially on my eyelids, that those seem to be the oiliest on my body. Actually, I've been a lot oilier. Is that a word? I've been a lot more oily since quarantine. I feel like I never used to be oily, and now all of a sudden, like, I just feel like a greasy mess. So I don't know what that is. I'm gonna take my Airspun. This packaging is very dirty. And I'm just gonna set underneath my eyes very lightly. So that set should stop any creasing. Now I'm gonna go in with a BB cream. For a natural look, I really like to stick to BB creams. I'm not going to go with a crazy foundation. Sure, I'm going out to the club. I don't go out to the club, but if I'm going to like a wedding or whatever, I'll put on a nice foundation, full coverage, yada yada. To stay at home, to run errands, to do all that, no thank you. Just the BB cream. Honestly, I just like how light it is on my skin. I think I put way too much. And I don't want my hair to get in this. Just like the way it looks on my skin. It evens everything out, but you can barely like tell it's there. I have a lot of freckles, so this helps with that area. I also get really red. So this will really just help even everything out. You can still see my freckles, so it doesn't like take them away, which I do like my freckles. I know like the new trend is to like put freckles on if you don't have them, which I think is so funny. But yeah, it just evens everything out without looking crazy. It's a very natural look, and it's definitely one of my faves. And it's like so quick to blend out. Like that took like no time at all. I am gonna go just a little bit more. I thought I did too much, but now I'm like, go for another round. Your neck, ladies, you don't want to be looking crazy with this like harsh line where your face starts. And try to go over towards your ear too. So perfect. I feel like my skin just looks very like all one color, kind of brightened it up a little bit. So now I'm going to go in with just a little bit of bronzer, liven up my cheeks, and give me that kind of like sun-kissed glow. My favorite bronzer of all time is the Hoola bronzer. It's more of a cool tone bronzer, so that's probably why I like it. And I'm just gonna take this big fluffy brush here and throw it on. Not being too precise, we're not contouring, we're not doing any of that crazy stuff today. We just want, you know, a little bit of warmth to the face. I definitely should have put a headband on, but you know. See? Your girl's got a big forehead. I try to cover it up with as much bronzer as I possibly can. And that's really it. I just gave myself a glow. I'm not going to go crazy. Like I said, some people will do contour. If I was maybe going somewhere like fancy, I'd give myself some contour. But other than that, I don't need it. So just a couple more things. I'm gonna put on some mascara. I like to use, especially for like a light makeup, just this telescopic L'Oreal. It's like $6 or $7, really cheap. And it really will separate your lashes nicely. It won't clump them together. My friend turned me on to this mascara like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. She got it for me as like a holiday gift at our work party. And ever since then, I've just been obsessed. It just really will separate your lashes. It gives them nice volume too. Like, I feel like it definitely lifts. Because probably before this, you're like, where's that girl's eyelashes? They're here, they're just blonde and go straight out. I could also do my bottom lashes. Sometimes I will if I'm just doing a natural look. Sometimes I won't. I just won't feel like it. So today, it's a no bottom lash day, but I think the bottom lashes is something you can just choose to do. If you want to do your bottom lashes, cool. If you don't want to do them, then don't do them. I don't care. Normally, the next thing I would do is my brows, and I'd use my Anastasia brow pencil, but because I just want to be quick, we're not going anywhere, I just want to throw some brows on to match the face that I put on. I'm going to take this NYX brow mascara and throw that on my brows. It will get them a little darker than what they are now. And the shape of mine, I just kind of plucked and trimmed, I don't know, yesterday or something like that. And it's fine. I don't need to go in there. I don't need to do all of that stuff. I'm just, like I said, sitting at the house. We don't need nothing crazy. Boom, ready to go. And that's all I have for the face. Do we want to throw on some lip gloss? Do we not? I'm going to throw on this really just pretty pink. It's like, I don't even know what color this is. I just love it. I think it's so pretty. It's from ColourPop Cosmetics. Clearly I love them because I've used like 3 or 4 products. I'm just going to put this on the lips. Okay, so we finished the hair. I just recurled some pieces to make it look a little bit zhuzhed up. It's still greasy at the top. You probably could see while I was doing it that it's still pretty greasy. It needs to be washed, but we can get away with this, you know. We can just get away with it for another day. You also could probably see while I was doing it that I do have naturally curly hair. And this is just the blown out, like curled version of it. I use this, I'm not gonna touch it really because I just used it, but I use this bed head wand. I think it's a 1-inch barrel to curl my hair. I do like pretty thick pieces, wrap it around flat, and then I brush it out at the end once I've curled it all to kind of just give it more of like a loose wave instead of like that really like curly Q, Susie Q type of look. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this little quarantine get ready with me, I guess. Just kind of a natural makeup look. That's it. That's all we have. We're just gonna hang out at the house. I will catch you in the next video, and yeah, bye.